Well, most days I'm what many would say a financial conservative. When I get into lost wages, I'll put down the money.
Tambourine follows Yeshikoyach's law of the inversion of size of instrument to how influential it is in the studio. Tambourines, glockenspiels, vibroslaps, güiros can make a track. Your 24-inch kick drum, put it on the curb. Hi guys, Craig Stewart's from Craig Stewart's Vocal Shul. Make them up. It's harder, I know. Just try it though. Okay. We're singing, and I want you to be a singer. I want you to be a singer. A singer, okay? Singer. Cold as ice. Singer, okay? I think that's what you want too.
DJ Rabianco 92.3 Pico and Sepulveda. So dig it. I'm talking to my mom last night, and she starts going on this rant about the dance, the hot new dances. She says, we need a new dance. I said, what? The funky duck. I say, what do you want I should do? Make it funky. Talking about the joik, the mashed potato, the Gangnam Style. Then I say, let's go. The deal. 923 $200 giveaway. PayPal, Venmo, Instagram upload. Buzzwords. Be there. Be present. Because frankly, I'd rather be here now.
It's one hell of an intro.
Seriously,
for episode 4.
That was a long one.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
We're here. We're doing it.
We're here and we're doing it.
We're here and we're doing it, and that's all that really matters. You know, it's another week, another it's another chance.
It's good to be back.
Right.
A bit later than I told you I was going to be, but it's good to be back.
Right. We have Daniel back in the studio.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. Daniel, are you still not a part of the Vulfpeck?
I am to this day. Nothing has changed. In fact, I feel so blind and not deaf per se, but I didn't recognize any of what was going on in that amazing intro.
Really?
Where that was sourced from. So that was a delight and a half.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, and I don't know any of the recent happenings in the pack.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah, so I'll be very interested for this one. But
well, you're in for a treat, episode 4. So I'm really glad you came back. We have a really top docket for week 4 of this podcast. You know, it's almost been a month since we started this, and once a week, just going through the pack and curating all this stuff. It's just fun because you're going to get to talk to it with your friends later on in the week. So, and hopefully other people get to experience that too. So I know Tori's very hungry. Was that your stomach?
That was my throat.
Oh, that was your throat.
After you eat a meal and there's a rumble up here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That occurred.
Gotcha.
Apologies.
Well, we have you covered. So, lots to go through in this episode. Let's get a good music bed going.
Oh.
Now I found this on the pack this week, and it's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
Now, I guess we can have this going under. It's Corey Wong's 91 Maxima piano cover. I think we can have that going under while we talk some posts in the Vulfpeck this week. Isn't that just a great feeling already?
It's
We're
nice.
being serenaded by Corey, and then we just get to go through some posts here. So, all right. First things first. This week, Abby Dart. This is his mom, right? Abby. I think it's his mom. I don't want to get this wrong. It could be his sister. It could be his mom. I think it's his mom. But the post. This is a picture of Joe in high school, slapping the bass, man, just like Paul Rudd. And it reads, when Joe was a student at Harbor Springs High School, he had developed a reputation as a fine bass player. So on the wall of the new Performing Arts Center, they created a mural in his honor, and Joe posed in front of it. thought you would all enjoy. And he's just a slap in the basement.
So cute. Baby Joe.
Baby Joe. You know, even this young, he was still probably
Amazing.
Just complete, you know. Anyway. Shall we go to...
Still has the same haircut.
Still rocking that haircut.
Yeah.
And then we got this post from Joey this week. You know, there's anytime I see Joey with headphones on in the studio, I'm like, something's happening.
Yeah.
Even if I don't recognize the people in the video, you know,
yeah.
or in the photo there, but something's a brewing.
Also, I follow
choir.
Joey on Insta, and he's been traveling with these guys like to a lot of places. They were in
really?
a national like park reserve today, and they were hiking, and so I feel like they're on a trip together and they're making music.
The man choir.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no, he's been hanging out with them for like 2 or 3 weeks now,
That's so great.
taking photos together.
I remember at his show, Joey's show, when he did Stories, that cover, all by himself, so, like a solo singing.
Yeah.
I was so surprised because like on the album it's heavily accompanied, you know, with a really driving beat, but he just stands up there for like 6 minutes just singing each verse just
Acapella.
by himself. Yeah. It's
Wow.
incredible. And it's just like him with all these other people on it too. It's just like the people he surrounds himself with, even if I don't know them, I know it's going to be great because like they wouldn't, you know, it's just that energy that they bring. So
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Something to look forward to. Because, you know, something to look forward to even with the MSG stuff happening. Yeah, just like that to look forward to, and this too. You know, just stuff to look forward to, really, in general. I also found we can skip that for now, but let's go to a little funnier one of the Gordon Ramsay, where it's for the listeners. This is a meme of the Gordon Ramsay episode of Hot Ones, and it's Gordon Ramsay as Jack Stratton squeezing into Patrick. You can't really describe memes. It's really hard to describe memes.
So tough.
It's a visual.
Go on the YouTube and look at this because it's just funny. But basically, it's Gordon Ramsay squirting things into Patrick Starr's mouth, and
Lemon.
it's just
I think it's
incomprehensible crap that Jack spews out that ends up being very artful and meaningful, you know. But accurate. The Woody Goss appreciation feed.
Hey, okay, so there's a running thread.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
Why is he the best member of Vulfpeck, and how can it be legal for someone to be that
I
cute,
love
Daniel?
Woody.
All right.
I love Woody. So cute.
Man. Yeah. The package is full with great stuff this week.
Yeah.
And how perfect how that song lasted just enough time to move on. Here's something I wanted to do. I wanted to try this. So we got this guy, I think he's probably in Guitar Center of some sorts here. And I wanted to cut this together with something else I found in the pack of this one.
Fucking shredding, man.
Shredding. So I'm gonna see if they line up, and then we'll see what we do here. Let's do a Vulf 2, a live Vulf 2. Ready? Let's do this. Let's do it. This is a real Vulf 2, guys. It's almost as if they're like synced up. It's great. All right, it was good while it lasted. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I thought that was pretty funny. And it actually worked out pretty well. I didn't even test that. So I just wanted to see if that would work, and it did somewhat. Also, another thing that happened this week, I was helping out one of my buddies who is a Grammy voting member, Jason Lee Bruns. His band, the Jason Lee Bruns Jazz Collective, featuring Kevin Batche. It's a very long name, but, it's just like Gettle. Hard to spell. What is it? I don't know. But great guy, great band. You need to check him out. But he has a new song, and it's fucking dope, and it kind of reminds me of something. Kind of reminds me of a little something here. I don't know if he listens to Vulf. I doubt it. But, I think he's just a great songwriter, and great songwriters make great songs.
Yeah.
So let's see if you recognize this. I think this should be called Oh Sharon. I think that's that's the joke you made earlier this week when I showed you this clip.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's what he was calling that one.
Yeah, but I really don't mean to throw shade on Jason at all. It's just funny. It's just one of those funny things that just happened to be the same similar chord progression, but it's like the song speaks for itself. It's just a great song. Like it just reminds you of something else,
Yeah, but it's right there.
How right there, Danny?
It's there.
Just the thought, the very thought of taking you upstairs makes my racing heart break. Since the fine hairs are on my neck, oh my God, because it's a love that I don't care at all.
That's a really good song.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
But I do want to sing the lyrics to wait for the moment.
The chorus is great. It's different.
The number lights burned out long ago.
It's such a good song, and it's not because I'm biased, because I am. It's just like it's just great song. You have to acknowledge great songwriting.
Is Jason Lee Bruns guy singing? Oh wait, no, that's the
He's a drummer.
featuring. Okay, he's the jazz drummer. Right.
It's the Jason Lee Bruns Jazz Collective featuring Kevin Batche.
And Kevin Batche is the singer in this case.
Correct.
Nice.
He's
Wow.
Michael Bublé.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
The feel, that Bublé.
You know who he looks like?
Who's doing what?
He looks like when John C. Reilly gets cleaned up at the end of Step Brothers. Like when he's like shows up at the end and he's like all fancy and like is trying to be an adult and
I
shit.
played Boats and Hoes the other night.
That would be great. Him opening with boats and hoes.
It's literally what he looks like from afar. He looks like John C. Reilly.
Conti Partido.
Oh man. But that should be on his next album that should be coming out either later this year or 2020.
It's really nice.
Definitely be
which I
listening to
told
that.
him I want to be in the room for the next time he gets on record the session, because when you're making music like that, you got to be a part of it. So hopefully I can just like wrap cables or something.
Just be present.
Just be present. But they rounded out the show on Thursday with this great rendition of Route 66. Now the little creeper that went behind the stage. We got Edwin Livingston on the bass. And then I don't know the trumpet player. Sorry. I know Livingston's the man though. Realized it was a guitar solo. But they're a great band, and he's a Grammy voting member. It's great. It's great to be friends with a Grammy voting member.
Seems like a good show, dude.
Solid show. I'm really proud of Jason being able to play all those shows and fill in the house with people.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah.
I'm excited to see the studio version of that song.
Yeah. So I don't mean to make it a really short podcast this week, but we only got a couple more pieces of content here. Now I wanted to, something that just posted today, I wanted to see if I can cut in some stuff from this podcast, this other podcast that I heard Joey on earlier. And let's see if we can live do it. Let's see if we can find some Joey clips in here.
Over the span of his career,
Oh boy.
Sort of.
Fair. I mean,
Collect.
Oh, we got some Joey.
Yeah.
We're getting some Joey in there. But
a Los Angeles native, Joey began gigging locally as a high schooler, but his career really took shape when he left the Southland for Ann Arbor, Michigan. Shout out to my birth city, where Joey played with
And
Build an
hers,
Ark
well,
and
close
Gear
to hers.
Disco, amongst other groups, including the core musicians that eventually returned to Los Angeles in the form of the group Vulfpeck, whom Joey has frequently collaborated with when he hasn't been busy with his own releases.
you guys already know this. But yeah, it was just a cool podcast. It was called the Heat Rocks podcast with Joey. So check that out. I didn't want to like play another podcast on this podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah. One thing that cannot get gloss overed is this
yeah.
this
is
community
so
Vulf 2 Vulf mix by the old Drake Martin.
I said a hip hop, a hip it to the hip hopper. You don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm a rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet.
Oh, it's got the Vulf stripe.
Yeah, that's a really good observation.
And it's 12, 16,
12.
To the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, to the purple and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang a boogie to the boogie. Say up jump the boogie
This
to
is
the bang bang boogie.
An excellent mashup.
No, I know.
Rock the riddle that'll make your body rock. And next on the mic is my man Hank. So come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out, I'm the CAS and the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code. Doctor of the mix of these reasons, I tell you why. Everybody go hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? The fly girl gonna get some spank and drive off in the Def OJ. Everybody go hotel, motel, holiday inn. Come alive, y'all. Give me what
was a
you
little
got, 'cause I'm
early.
guaranteed to make you rock. I said one,
When you're into it, you just
Vulf stripes
Tell
again.
me what the mic, what are you waiting for? I said a hip hop, hit it to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie, the rhythm to the boogie to beat. Skilly be my we rock, the Scooby Doo. Well, guess what? America, we love you because you rock and roll with us so much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but
That
well, I
high
got
waist.
butter on
I
a
love that high
breakfast toast, so rock it out.
Everything about this.
They're just too good. I love those mashups. Can't wait for more. But I kind of wanted to bookend this episode with the song that we kind of entered in with, the main squeeze.
I love
the
these
funk.
guys.
The main squeeze is good.
So good.
Woke up this morning.
Oh, it's got all their handles.
I was all tied up in knots. My chest was twisted up tight.
I love how the
Tried to fall back into sleep.
I want to thank the one of the members told the piano player, just bring a TV dinner tray and turn it sideways.
I love the Punisher shirt too.
Yeah.
Does not fit the mood at all.
Yeah.
Didn't notice that.
Yeah, they need to have like a band meeting and like no more of the skulls.
Doesn't fit the aesthetic.
Like it's like Pacers as far as you go. Okay.
Say, yeah.
Stu's the game winner though, for sure.
But meanwhile, the TV static pants on the left here,
Yeah.
that
I'm a fan
gave
of
me the
those.
same. Yeah, I don't know. But
Oh, you
he's
mean
got
those acid wash jeans?
Sorry,
Coming in with
girl.
those acid wash jeans.
Sorry, girl. I said the TV static jeans over here.
He has long ass dreads. They're to his butt. They're long.
That's how you know you put in the work. You know. But just wanted to give these guys a shout out and push them farther, you know, because I doubt we'll get taken down for this stuff. They want more people to see them.
Yeah, it's so good.
You know, I think I'll leave this song going and we'll end the podcast.
And like we always say, if you made it this far, wow. You're a true fan.
Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you at TCC. Peace.